You've been the MLA of this constituency for 10 years now. So, what new promises do you have to offer this time?
These 10 years, this journey was not an easy one. This was a tough one. We had to face many challenges. If we talk about the infrastructure development, 10 years ago, back in 2016, the number of roads with BM&BC tarring in the constituency was 0. And this is the largest constituency with 12 panchayats and 1 municipality, which means 13 LSDDs. So we didn't have a road with BM&BC tarring, but now 80 major roads are constructed with this BM&BC tarring. So earlier, there was no super specialty post in the hospital. Earlier, the people in Pathanamthitta, we all were like, if we had a chest pain, we had to run to Kottayam Medical College or to the nearest private hospitals. But now the situation has changed. We have a cardiology department in the general hospital. We have a cath lab there. So more than 8,000 angioplasties and other cardiological interventions were done there in the cath lab. Earlier it was like that. If the person has had a severe fever, then the doctor will refer to the Kottayam Medical College. But now the hospital has become a super specialty hospital. And also all the health centers in us in other parts of the state, in Aramula constituency also, all the health centers, they are transformed into family health centers. And we have started Janagi Arogya Kendra. It's like a people health centers for population between 5,000 and 10,000, which means for 3 to 4 wards, we have the people health centers, which is a major public health intervention during these 5 years, because we do have the health clubs there. People can walk there, and we have the Stree clinic for women. We have clinics every Tuesday. We do have the Stree clinics, and all women can walk in and they do the tests like for diabetes, for hypertension, free of cost. So we have something called the Vijnana Pathanamthitta, which assures employment for all. Like even the person has just passed 10th, then as per their eligibility, they can register, and we ensure that they'll get a job. So some around 10,000 people got placement in different areas and different sectors through Vijnana Pathanamthitta.
But do you think news and information about all these developments are reaching people amid all kinds of news that's going on? Do you think people are properly informed and are aware of all of this?
So I would like to say that there is an intentional intervention from some groups or some individuals to prevent this kind of developmental projects, the news of this developmental projects or this kind of development reaching people. So health department was always targeted. So from day one onwards, after my oath back in 2021, May 20th, there was a targeted attack against the department and definitely against me.
Everything including this railway station incident is only the last of a series of controversies that you have to go through. There's been this talk about a targeted media attack on you. You've spoken about this. You've said it. There's a channel which has a dedicated Veena George desk just to attack you. But why do you think that's happening? Because you're somebody who was in journalism for so many years. You went to the other side. You went to politics. So why do you think that's happening? Do you think it has anything to do with the fact that you were a journalist, you were one of them, and you were a woman journalist?
I actually don't know. So people sometimes ask me, do you have any, does that person has any personal revenge or something? Why is he acting like that? Why is he saying all these things? Why is he talking against the truth? But actually, I don't know why, but I know for sure that because So you asked me about people knowing about all these developmental activities of the government. So, what I think is that if I'm living here in Pathanamthitta, so I can see before my eyes the changes that has happened or the developments in the General Hospital Pathanamthitta. So I can feel and I can see the changes in the health center in my panchayat, in my village. In 2023, globally the mortality of Nipah is above 70%. But in 2023, the mortality in Kerala was 33%. So we evolved our own guideline, our protocols. So we learned that we have to give antiviral drugs like remdesivir, or antiviral drugs has got some effect in helping the survival of the patient. So for amoebic meningoencephalitis, if it is Naegleria fowleri, then the mortality is 99%. And if it is acanthamoeba, then it's about 70%, but the mortality in Kerala is 24%. And we are spending around 1,600 crore rupees for free treatment. And we have started every year, and we have started free treatment projects for rare diseases. The project is called Kerala United Against Rare Diseases. So we can see the surprising changes that has happened in the families of the little ones. The parents, they are so happy. The young parents, they are so happy. And many of them come forward and they try to speak to the society that this is happening. But somewhere, indolently, this is getting prevented. This is getting prevented from reaching people to identify the deaths through COVID, because of COVID, yes. And from that time onwards, COVID, Nipah, Zika, amoebic meningoencephalitis, there were many challenges. But I'm happy that all this, we could do all these things because our Honorable Chief Minister's guidance was there. And definitely the health department, we have a very good system. It's because of that, and we will definitely go forward with more strength and more courage.
You've had all these achievements in your 5 years as a minister. I would like to ask you, do you personally self-analyze yourself and find out what is the biggest achievement that you're most satisfied with? And also, what is one thing that you would have liked to do better?
The health department?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Both achievement and something that you would like to do better.
Oh, okay. So, if I talk about the public health activities, earlier there were 2 laws in the state. And one law, the one public health act, was for the southern part of Kerala. It was the Travancore Cochin Act. And for the northern part of Kerala, there was a Madarasi Act. Till 2023, we had both these laws. So for the same, unlawful activity or something, the kind of punishments were different in 2 parts of the state. So we redefined the entire public health activity through a law. We introduced a new bill in Kerala Legislative Assembly. It's a Kerala Public Health Act 2023. And the bill was sent to the search committee. We had sittings throughout Kerala. We heard people, we discussed with people what should be done. And on the basis of One Health, it's a wider concept, it's a big concept. Because the health of an individual does not it depends on the health of the animals, the surroundings, the nature. When so many examples are there, Nipah, from bats, the virus is getting transmitted to human beings. H5N1. bird flu, avian flu, from birds to humans, but luckily not in Kerala. Every year this H5N1 is getting reported in different parts of the state. So it's like, so human health depends on the health of all living things, and the surroundings, the nature, etc. So that's a concept behind One Health. So we redefined the entire law based on this One Health concept. And we have the public health committee at the lower level, at the panchayat level. So the doctor will convene, the panchayat president will be the chairman, and all departments, the officers, the representatives will come together and will discuss. So if I have got a drainage problem or something in my local area, I can definitely report to the health authorities or even to the panchayat.